Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Can you check it out? Does it look kind of crazy? Like a little disco? I don't know why when I'm recording with the light on, it tends to do this like flashing thing. Anyway, sure that's not gonna bug you guys too much. Welcome back to my channel. Can't believe it. Oh my God, guys, we are in phase 4. And today I am going to show you how to work your chest and biceps again. Woohoo, chest and biceps. So before we get started, as I mentioned in every video, you want to make sure that you warm up before you start working out, 5 to 7 minutes, and for the cool down, 7 to 10 minutes. If you're not sure how to adjust your equipment, I'm sure you guys already know. Check with someone at the gym, or you can ask me in the comment boxes below. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. I would love to hear how you're doing. I'd love to see some videos, some photos, whatever you like. And I'll see you at the bar. Da, 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 da. Okay, before we get right into it, I just want to remind you guys, you always want to do a warm-up 5 to 7 minutes. And then I also usually do a warm-up set for this exercise. So I would use lighter weight and do the same exercise. So this is an incline dumbbell press. My back is flat. I'm pressing up, squeezing that chest at the top, breathing out at the top, inhaling on the way down. Notice the way I'm going to place the weights down for the last rep for safety of the shoulders. Second exercise is the seated chest press. So every gym has a different machine. So this is the type that I have at my gym. If it looks a little bit different at your gym, don't worry about it. So again, I'm pressing as hard as I can, really squeezing that chest at the top, at the extended version of my arms. And this is actually a strip set. So I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. It's basically you're going as heavy as you can, doing as many reps as you can until you can't do any more. Then you decrease the weight and you keep going. And you just keep repeating that sequence until you literally are at failure and you cannot push anymore. So notice how I lifted those weights up by pushing them up with my knees for this flat dumbbell fly. That's probably going to be the easiest way if you don't have a spotter to help you out. And then I'm doing the flies, so notice my arms are pretty straight. My elbows are soft, but my arms are straight. I'm really squeezing that chest at the top, and notice that little change in the wrists. I'm turning my pinkies in as I get to the top. So we're just kind of hitting that chest in a different way. Getting a new angle there. Again, back is flat, breathing out at the top, breathe in on the way down. You should not feel it in your shoulders. If you are, you need to bring your arms a little bit lower. So this is a machine fly, and you just saw me do the adjustment. Sometimes people will get into it. You can actually see the guy in the back there. He's doing a reverse fly. So you want to make sure you readjust the handles for the chest exercise if it's not adjusted. Okay, and then if you don't have a spotter, here's just a little tip on how I bring that weight into center. I don't do one arm and then the other. I kind of combine them together, and then you go into your chest flies here. Again, you want to be breathing out on the squeeze and then exhaling on the way out. Try to look forward as much as you can. Try not to kind of look down, and you want to keep your back nice and flat against that seat. And then from there, we're going to go into alternating dumbbell curls. So there's a couple of things I wanted to go over. This is my first round. So I'm going super heavy. Notice everything is nice and still. I'm just bending and extending those arms. And now you're going to see, because this is a new heavy weight for me, so I'm actually going to start spotting myself a little bit. And what I'm going to do is add a little bounce, and then I just do a negative. So this is how you get stronger If you, for example, maybe have weights that are going from like 30 pounds to 35, there's no like 32.5 or anything like that, so it's harder to increase that strength. So this is the first round. Again, once you start feeling like you're really getting all wobbly, that's when you should stop. And you shouldn't be typically doing this for every single exercise. This should be like towards the end. Mind you, I'm doing a reverse here, so I'm going from the heaviest to the lightest, and you'll see that in the description at the end. Usually when there's less repetition, you go heavier. When there's higher repetition, you want to go lighter. So here, this is the decreased set. You can see my form is a little bit better, although I am getting pretty tired. And then again, as I'm lifting, I'm exhaling, breathing in on the way down, going even lighter with those weights. Everything is nice and tight. Next is the machine preacher curl. So I was just pointing that little red dot there. That's approximately where your elbows should be at, aligned with. Okay, and then we're doing a single arm curl here. And again, you're trying to really extend that arm all the way to a full extension. And I am starting to get tired at this point, so you're going to see me in just a second spot myself. And great, again, if you don't have a trainer, you want to make sure you're not cheating with your spotting, so you're not using both hands to really curl up. Look, I'm just using just my finger, just a little bit to help myself up, and then trying to get that negative as much as I can. Again, breathing out as I curl up, inhaling on the way down. And of course, I didn't record it, but you do want to do both arms. This one is one of my new favorites for arms. I actually didn't know this one beforehand. So this is a barbell curl to the nose. So it's a little bit different. Normally you'd keep your elbows at your sides and just curl the bar up and down. Whereas with this one, you're going to notice on the side view that my elbows are actually leaving my sides. So I'm actually kind of using my shoulders to come up just a little bit. And again, we're hitting those biceps in just a different little angle there. And that bar touches the nose. It doesn't have to be this bar. I was using this bar because they didn't have the regular barbells around, and this is the weight that I needed, but again, you can use just like the regular barbells. And we have here the dumbbell concentration curl. So again, remember guys, form over level of intensity and weight. So look at the difference in my weight here. I had a 30-pound before, this is a 15-pound. It's a different exercise. So put your ego aside, don't worry about how heavy the weights are, and you just want to make sure shoulder and elbow are aligned here.
And that's a wrap.